everyone, it's time for more Anno 1800. Well, last time it felt like I didn't do much, but I probably did. So mainly we did this little area down here. Not many houses, but you know, a lovely little square. I'll say actually quite big, with a park for the kids, as well as some shopping and just a lovely lily garden. And I think I did some stuff over here. Yeah, I think I did the variety theater, that's true. So yeah, you know, all in all, quite nice. Now, for the most part, as I discussed a little bit in the last episode, I think that this is it for the artisans over here. I do want to fill out a little bit down here, but not like squarish. I think I want to go maybe like just follow this a little bit and then have engineers sort of go up and maybe around and have a few... Yeah, the engineers might come up here potentially. Don't know, that's far into the future, don't worry about that. But we are going to have a few more artisans, that's true. I did realize at the end of the last episode that, yeah, the Docklands. Haven't really done much with the Docklands. We should. So that is something that maybe won't happen in this episode, but we absolutely do want to get on that. So there we go. That is roughly what happened. Now, there was one thing. Do I want to give these people a public mooring? It's not like they're high on the attractiveness level and they're gonna just drop and drop and drop. So on the other hand, they might, you know what, yeah, they might get festivals and stuff like that. So you know what, why the hell not? You can have a public mooring. You can have it right here. No, you can't, because there is no space. I see that. Right, I don't really have a good spot for this. That's like, you know, pleasant. So it'll have to be right along the fisheries. That's not good. You know what we can do is literally just move these out of the way. Because these guys can be all the way over here, and they don't even have to be connected to anything. That's lovely. There we go. So now we can have the public mooring right here. Grab a road, connect road. That should be fine. So there we go. So now the game is not going to complain about that. Right. What I was talking about, and where we are going to begin, I think, is I do want to have some of the Victorian ones that are... It's Victoria, right? Yes, Victoria. I do want some of those sort of here. But as I said, I don't want to spread too much here. See, I still don't know exactly what I want to do here. Still don't know exactly what I want to do here. Before I begin, though, with that, we're going to begin with something else. Grain! Totally forgot about the grain again. Let's not forget about the grain again. You are apparently not in range of this. Well, isn't that a bit of an annoyance? And oops, oopsie by me. Get on that. Now, here's...
What brings you here, master?
Thing. I wouldn't mind filling that in with that. So how about we try that? Why does it feel like... Wait. Why does it feel like you're bigger than that one? You aren't. No, you are absolutely not. It just felt like you were bigger. Let's build those two, and let us fill out that. 212 more. So we're gonna have to rethink this whole bit, which means that I'm gonna do... Let's just do that. Get rid of all of that.
No space left here.
Then we're gonna just fill up here instead. So if I do that. Oh, no, damn it. It's fine, it's fine. There we go. Now we simply put all of that away. Now, in order for you to maximize from here, you can go even... Oh, no. See, this is perfect. So now you go that way. You know what? I am gonna just remove all of it. And then we're gonna grab you. We're gonna see if you can sort of fill out all of that. I actually don't think you can. See? That is almost perfect. Beautiful. There's a bit of space in between here. But that's fine. I was about to say, ooh, do I want to do something with that? No, I don't want to do anything with that. Oh. No, you reach. That's all fine. That's all absolutely fine. So there we go. Remembered it now. Oh, you are a small. You can go up to medium and you can go up to large. That should be fine. How can you... Okay, fine. That's interesting. So one medium can't even do 4 sort of full, if you would, full fields. That's interesting. But okay, with one more, I'm gonna speed things up a bit because I do want you to... Ooh, we should definitely do this. Don't know why I haven't. And also, you know what I want to do? I want to move you back 1 step, which is fine. And we're going to have brick road coming from here to here and here, as well as to here. And I suppose around here too. There we go. We can have dirt roads after that, but there we go. So we can get some slightly faster moving vehicles out. And what I was about to say, right, yes, I was about to say, what are we do have a whole bunch of fertilizers. That's not the issue. This issue is just no deliveries. So if we look at that now, and we look at, no, not all islands, only Kairuth and Crown Falls, so we check rain. Just, so you know what, we are actually going to have to do 1 more, which should be absolutely fine. At some point, we are most likely going to have to start thinking about, even more fertilizer coming in, but we're not there just yet. So we're going to add that, and then we're going to just sort of fill out here, I think. Like so. Yep. And then that, and then the next one can fill in the next. I do like the fact that I have started doing this instead of just doing the very squarish or rectangular fields. This is much more pleasant. So there we go. That should cover us for some time. But, oh, right, there was also bear production. We have 2. What is this? This is turning into a bit of a mishmash, if you would. Can you be in a more cooler place? Yes, there is a much more cooler place over here. Let's grab one more. You have arrived, and were you basically just here to grab even more bricks? Because if you were, you can't. Doesn't mean that they're... Oh wait, no, you're here. Never mind, you're not in the new world. I think you're here to pick up more steel beams, actually. Because why the hell not? Let's do that. Is there anything again that you could pick up that would be remotely relevant? Not from here, I'd say. So go up here, you can bring some motors. We're not really at motors just yet. Right. Let's have a dirt road in between here for now. Well, actually, no, let's not. Let's do that. We need to check for the... Hops is absolutely 100% fine. No, sorry, malt. Malt is the thing that is needed here as well. So that's that guy for now. Yeah, you know what? That's okay for now. This road might change because, again, these are going to be outsourced, not going to be here later. With that done... Hops should go up a little bit, right? Need? Not really, apparently. But okay, that's all good. Lovely. You are...
Trying to remember what it is I'll need to do.
You are turned off for some reason. Well, I suppose I am basically maxing out on Windows, so you don't need to be producing anything. Good. There we go. 10 minutes in, and now we can start with this. So, what I would like here, I think... What would I like here? We have roads coming out. That's cool. How do I want these to look? And are you ready to be updated? Yes, you are. Good. We can, however, grab this little row right here. Right, we have a road right along the... Oh, bloody hell, you fit very nicely. I'm gonna build a road there for now. I will come back to that. I'm gonna build former residences.
A competitor's island is under siege.
There we go. They're just fighting, nothing happening ever. I don't think I necessarily... Okay, so what I was thinking is maybe I want to have a little bit of this in some sort of squarish thingamajig here. But like, I don't see... Well, okay, you know what? If we do this, if we do this, just to see what appearances we get. Well, of course, those are exactly the same. Damn it. 3 of them, 4 of them, in fact, are the same. Well, that's a bit of a shame. Yeah, they're the same. Okay, so, yeah, see, the point is, I kind of like these maybe being a bit more freestanding. So what I'm thinking... Okay, hear me out. What I'm thinking
The fire is out of control.
Oh, bloody hell. Don't click it. Stop it. Fire. No, where did it go? Oh no, there's a fire somewhere. There's a fire somewhere and I have no idea where it is. Well, we're gonna get the notification that there's destroyed buildings at some point, so it's fine. So what I'm thinking is we have like a space of 2 between. So grab you away for now. So if I have 2, maybe I have... Okay, no, you can be there. And then, oh yeah, you know what? If we have like a little... I don't know what I'm doing right now, but this is gonna be fine. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. So, oh right. Okay, we're gonna do just dirt roads for now, just so that they have a place to, you know, exist and not get destroyed. I don't want it to be destroyed.
A competitor's island is under siege.
The Chrysalis, lovely, lovely name for a island. The Chrysalis. So there we go. That's a few other designs as well, so that's perfect. Right. So what I was thinking is not that, but more about this sort of a situation. If we drag that out, I'm gonna build it with the dirt road to begin with. Grab you. You don't need that road though, do you? That's true, you don't need that road. Right. Grab you. Bloody hell, I should have grabbed this road too when I was at it. You don't need that. So what if you... So 1. Yeah, 1. Okay. That's okay. So what I was thinking here is we have a little squarish thing here. So you would have to move to, let's say, there. You have your little thing. But that should be here on the back, right? Yeah, there we go. That looks much better. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. So that little square is cool. So what I'm thinking is that we now fill in these things with, well, things. Now, okay, are you currently... You don't have school. You have, like, nothing. Right, that's true. You need a variety theater in the area. And, oh, how was it? The old world... what was the situation with
It is
the
irrational to expect such
engineers?
kindness.
Right, you also want the variety theater. So, we don't have to have it... I mean, if we have the variety theater here, that's kind of stupid, because you guys already have variety theater down here, so the fact that you don't... Like, you have it, sort of. I think it's this one that sort of goes all the way there. This doesn't really help a whole lot. But it means that we don't have to have the variety theater here. We can sort of have... I can build it immediately. So that'll go... Oh... Does that mean that you have a bus stop? It means that you do have a bus stop. Right. Do I... It says that you have a bus stop. But does it actually? Does it actually have a bus stop?
Not too many changes, I hope.
How does this work? Tourist. I mean, it doesn't say. It says on island 2. Right. What do you want to say? Oh, no, that's fine.
Withstood an attack.
Am I gonna scrap the children's playground for a bus stop? Is that where we have gotten ourselves? Maybe, or maybe I get rid of... Oh, I could do that actually. But like, don't understand how the connects tourists to their destinations. So how do I know? So these only like connect specific buildings. We know that this one connects to the docklands and the tourist mooring. That's a bus stop, sure. Right now, ooh, do you have a? Ooh, you have skins. That's interesting. Kind of skins. Oh, Royal Mail, Russet, Clover Green. Well, use random. Okay, cool. Yeah, see, there's no buses going up to the Variety Theater, as far as I can tell. Also, where the hell are you, all of you people? I don't know why you're going there. That's not a road. That is clear. There's a road right here. Okay. See, I'm not going to try to understand how this all works, by the way, but that's a bit odd. I'm going to think about this later. Right, Variety Theater needs to come in. We might have, yeah, so you know what, sort of here-ish. Let's for now just have a Variety Theater here so that they have it. So that need now goes up. School and university. But that is no...
The fire left ruins behind.
Old Abbey. It was an Old Abbey. All the way over here, huh? Do you not? I mean, you have. Okay, fine, you don't really have. Cool, we'll build one. That's fine. Yeah, this one should be fine. If I drag this here, I'm gonna say you're gonna be having that need filled, right? Maybe? No, actually not. Okay, you know what? That is true. You don't get that need filled, which means that we do need another university. I do want to do something similar to this. Although not obviously exactly the same. And it's the same thing here. I am pretty sure that the engineers also want... university, yes. Oh, bloody hell. I just clicked outside the window. Oops. How did I even do that? I have that it's supposed not to go outside of the... Why did that happen? I must have clicked in exactly the right pixel there. But yes, a university can't be too far, but doesn't have to be too close either. I think I wanted like here-ish. Sort of, oh yeah, about here I think is fine. So university there. Oh, for now just drag a road up. We'll fix that later. And then you also do want the Schule. So where's the Schule? The Schule is here. So we have those. So if I have a school here, that should absolutely be fine. Yep, that should absolutely. And oh right, the engineers do not want a school, so they are absolutely cool with that. You know what? For now, let's place it there. You know what? You can be old-timey. You could even go here. Right.
Ceasefire has ended.
Oh, right. Another ceasefire. We're just gonna keep on getting the ceasefire. We're getting 8. 8 each time. Would you like a peace? Certain.
Fine.
Good.
But stay
Would you
out of
like
our
peace?
way.
Certain. There we go.
I don't forgive.
Even
or
up to
forget.
60. Do you have anything that you would like
What
for me
an
to do?
independent mind you
Oh,
have.
and you also
Cruel
like that
to
I
me in
made peace
hope.
there.
There is a pirate blessing.
I mean...
You are a laughingstock.
Ooh. He did not like that I was peaceful with her. This is basically where she is, so unless there's quests here, there's not going to be any
Competitor's
quests
island
for me.
withstood an attack.
Right, so what I'm thinking here is, let's just do that. I'm gonna think about the school immediately. So you have your little thing. I mean, I enjoyed doing sort of a thing like that, but I have also, you know, not done anything with several of them. But I kind of want to do something here, I think. It'll be a small one. So if we grab the small one, sap it on a slide. We'll grab that here, and that'll basically be it. So we're gonna, again, because I like it, actually, we are gonna grab this guy, and that's gonna go straight around, like so, nothing more than that. I don't know why you ended up there. Let's do that one thingamajig. Yeah, okay, gargoyle. I'm okay with the gargoyle. Right, ooh. I think we can actually make this if we wanted to. I'm not saying that we're going to, but I could. Hold on, where is it? Probably make this. No, I can't make it to the side. Ah, it's still way too far away. Okay, cool.
Seductive charge, very
Ooh, now
modest.
that's interesting. What is that? Archaeological. I was about to say archaeological. Right, museum. I'll only be doing botanical and
A
zoological.
competitor's island is under
Awesome.
siege.
We also are on an expedition. I should probably check that out. The Coral Island. The storm came from nowhere, wrecking your ship on coral-strewn shores. For a time, your crew feel like children again, dancing on the sand and bathing in the sun, as they await a verdict on the damaged hull. When it comes, the news is not good. Extensive repair is needed, and with supplies so short, there is considerable disagreement. Why concentrate on repairs, given how long that may take, when both food and water are so urgently needed? I have a lot of options. So, explain why fixing the ship is paramount, 85%, agree to hunt, 60%, or risk mutiny and demand the repairs, 65%. No, let's just do the diplomacy. Everyone will understand you make a good progress on the ship repairs by offering a specific motivation. If we can get her fixed, there's a friendly port not far away. While she's not yet ready to depart, the crew are reassured that it won't be long before the ship is back on her way. It might be an idea, meanwhile, to send a small party to look for food and water. You never know when the next chance will come. Well, I have all I need, but don't be distracted now, not when we're so close. Small hunting party. I could find something fun, so let's do that. The ship has been repaired, but the hunters still have not returned. You better decide if it's worth taking the risk to going after them. Okay, well, another hunting try here. So you should have sent the second group first. Your team had no difficulty tracking the original hunting party to the dense heart of the island, where they have somehow managed to get themselves lost. Perhaps it was all that fermented sapodilla fruit that they've been eating. The captain jokes that the woozy-looking bunch should finish the repairs alone, but everyone is just glad that they have been found. Didn't get anything from that, sadly. Alright, on our way. Now, I am sad to say that you're just gonna have some concrete. Lovely, lovely concrete. Add all of that in. We're not gonna have any potholes, so let's just shift those away. Don't want potholes. There we go. That's what that's gonna look like. You can play on the concrete, you lovely bastards. So there we go. Now, question is, do I want that there then? See, I mean, I don't even know if I want this road here, truth be told. What I might want is actually just another. Yeah, okay, you know what? I might want that. Also, you're ready. Oh, bloody hell. Stop it. You are ready to be leveled up. Let's grab 4
The people
more.
celebrate your leadership.
Plaka chica. Having party in my honor. Love it. Let's do
A
that to
competitor's
begin
island is
with.
under siege.
Let's not forget. More. Up to 2,000 artisans with, by the way, no lifestyle leads. Apart from the local mail, that's true. That's actually quite a lot of artisans just with the local mail. And considering the local mail, yes, we should remember that. Because you like the local mail. So, well, we do have a post box already there. Another one over here. Oh, okay. See a good spot here. Question is, yeah, I might bring that down, and then that can actually be a post box. So now, okay, am I liking this? I haven't really filled anything out, so it could actually still be fine. Let's get the Victorian style in. And I mean, these are not going to be much further than here, I'm thinking. But I might want, like, 2 here. And maybe some of the... Oh, yeah. Some of the... on the other side here, potentially. Oh, how much? Maybe even down... How much do I want, really? So, you know what? Before we continue, let's grab a few of these lights. Let's just have them... like so. To begin with, we're gonna grab a few trees. That guy, which is the other one, is that one. Grab you. Then here we could, did we get any? Yeah, we did get something in the Eldritch pack. We have, what do we have? We have a wishing well. Does not fit badly in there. We also had the one I would like to get in, the Dream Spire, but that's actually smaller, so that doesn't fit. I don't want to have a Dream Spire behind everyone, do I? Like, if I build this, does this look weird? You know what? Surprisingly not that bad. I kind of like that, you know. So we're gonna grab, we're gonna keep that. We're gonna have some stone benches. Let's just grab those. A little bit.
Your standing suffers an about face.
I don't even know what you're saying, dude. So go away. We're gonna be Cathedral Square. Not much else in here immediately that I want. Let's have. No, let's have these again. Let's not place them exactly like on the other side. And then we grab trees again. Like so. So. Won't have two burny things there. So there we go. You get a little bit of that. And we'll actually grab a Dream Spire from here too. Which means that we do wanna... You know what? How about we just have a Gorgon at the end here? With a little bit of burning. There we go. But we should have something here, shouldn't we? We should have almost just a... Ooh, we could actually... You know what? We have a bunch of space here. How about we don't have a space here? And we instead just simply... There we go. Thank you. Annoyed that they were just spaced. So let's have you like so. Remember to fill in. The most annoying thing is that we have to do
My ambitions
like a queue of the things when we start getting
imagination.
into engineers, because obviously, again, we're not going to do, you know, farmer to worker to artisan to engineer. We're going to grab now the artisans, which I've done a very good job with making everything look nice. Now I'm just going to destroy it and take those away. Probably going to have to be these, because these are like in a good line. But there we go. So you know what? Yeah, those four, that's fine. And what we'll do is we'll grab a road to go here. I am okay with this guy, so to speak, this thing. We'll obviously do that. Get rid of that. We shall keep filling in. Let's have a bench here. Let's have one of those trees. Let's have a light. There we go. Good. Another the same thing here. Let's grab not that tree. Well, no, hold on. No, no, no. No, it's supposed to be that tree. Let's have that tree there. Let's grab a bench and a birdie thing at the end. There we go. So that's all for them. These guys are just going to be here, and I won't build anything on the other side. We'll see what happens there. I see now that I can actually have another, but I don't think I want that. Okay, you know what? I do have...
withstood an attack.
That's very small. That's very small. This one... We want one of those in here. You know what? How about we do that? That's a bit fun. You know what? I am gonna keep that. I need to... I mean, I'm building very much straight lines, etc., etc. I know. It's annoying, but I am. So let's do this to so that I am not doing that. Classic. We would love some, you know, just flower beds. We'll have some small trees. We'll have rambling aspen. We'll have shrubbery. There we go. Where did I just build one? No. Do we have any space left? Yes, one space there. Did I just build something? I don't see that I did. Good. So there we go. That's just the wrong thing.
Celebrate your leadership.
I don't know it's the same as down there, but that's fine. There we go. This school situation is cool. Or fine, at least. You are gonna have the same situation, at least this, because I still like having it like this. And we'll take away that for now. Again, yes, I said, I mean, probably gonna have a start of engineers here, is what I'm thinking. So we want some stuff coming down here. Basic. Okay, you know what? Yeah. I know again it's a big old square thing. But how about we fill in this area with more artisans? They can be these guys, right? The inverted, yes. Or no, these are the colored ones, right? Or colorful, yes. Let's do some more colorful in here. Hold on. Hold on, this guy. Could I do a thing like this, maybe? That could be a bit interesting. See, there was space for it here. You know what? That's a bit interesting. But now I am thinking, oh, but then it doesn't. I was about to say I wanted to go just one down so I could have those passenger bridges or whatever. But then it's not gonna fit, so it's gonna have to be that way. That's okay. Right, so we want something in here. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go into blueprint mode, which I rarely do. But I'm gonna go into blueprint mode just so to see how would I want this. So what if we fill in the corners? Maybe, yeah, you know what? Am I okay with... Oh, I could do just threes. You know what? That doesn't sound or look bad. Awesome, we shall do that. So we need 12 more, in fact. Are you all ready? Yes, you are. Get all of you up. So that is 3, 4, 7, 9. We can prepare a bit here. So we're gonna want, what did I say? 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna need a road coming around here. 1, 2, 3, row like that. 1, 2, 3. Wait. I confused myself. Did I have it at the... Did I have it all the way here? Hold on. This is not what I did. No, this is absolutely not what I did. So I was... Hold on, okay, I should have done this before. Damn it. What I said was here, right? And here. One space. Yeah, exactly. That's what I did. So I don't want... Ooh, that's a bit annoying now. Because I have the road here. Do I just do this? So yeah, okay, you know what? Let's be a bit different, if you would. I mean, I could... no, it all fits so well together. In fact, you know what? You know what? That's fine. Bridges, I like bridges. The bridges are cool. But there we go. That's how it's supposed to be. Right. Let's get rid of all of that and start picking this guy up. Like so. I'm gonna need even more, I just realized. Because that was not enough. You, and we're gonna need 2 more. You were just a tiny one, weren't you? You bastard. That's fine, because we had 2 more that we could utilize. Like so, and again, don't forget, and don't be in that mode. Get that one. Dish. There we go. So this was okay. You know what? Kind of like the look of that. Delivery quest. So I owe someone an apology. I've been taking care of her husband for months now, you see, but yesterday, unfortunately, I was forced to let him go. I know you will be there to remind her, however, that the news is only half bad. Sure. What is it that you want? And we have our mighty fleet here. Let's go there. Also, apparently more expedition stuff. Did he even get his little notification? I don't know. La Manzanilla de la Muerte. I think I've had this before. Again, calm the officer with a bit of diplomacy. Your diplomat's voice soothes everyone around him. Lovely. So medicine 30, crafting 65, powdered charcoal to clean the toxins. That sounds smart. Your master crafter conducts every crew member as a perfectly synchronized orchestra. Not just any charcoal will do, it needs to burn at a very high temperature, and we don't have much time. An airtight clay oven is set up and smoking in the blink of an eye. Not an hour has passed before the powdered charred coconut shells are being fed to the agonizing officer, cleansing his body of every toxin. Cool. So are we about done? We're losing a bit of morale here, so hopefully yes. Right, while you make your way over there, you guys are supposed to be the colorful bastards.
A canopy of stars.
And obviously we're gonna have some pink trees here. Well, actually, oh, was I supposed to pick up something specific here? Oh, you're a happy worker. Hold on, but you can't be upgraded apparently. Good. That was weird. Why were you a worker? Colorful skin, colorful. Lovely. I was not supposed to go there with a ship. No, I was. Okay, cool. I was correct. So there we go. And you're supposed to bring it over here, I suppose. No, that's a thing. That's that thing. Where are we taking us? Ah, it's another one of these. Another one of these weird steak things that are just gonna make people very, very sick. Right. And you know what? Yeah, I'm okay with this, because the pink trees have not really been introduced over here. So let's grab these that don't have any stuff on them. Grab you at the corners, which is not there. No, I don't want them there. I might want the timepieces there. Instead, okay, corner. No, again. Maybe not timepieces. Let's just do those to begin with. I absolutely love the thingamajigs. These. I want the flags. I want more flags, more propaganda. Propaganda is lovely. So propaganda for everyone. Here's some more propaganda. Cool. There we go. So now we have my lovely banner all over town. It's perfect. So now we can grab these and not have them over there. I'll fix that. There we go. You're supposed to be here. Lovely. And then in the middle. Ooh, do I want the pavement? Actually. I have so much pavement here. We are... I'm just gonna plant... Hold on. Regular trees. Cherry wood. Can I even do that? No, you don't even fit them there. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that doesn't work. Would love to do that, but we can't do that. Apple trees. No, but it's gonna be a bit tight, isn't
Don't
it?
you think this place resembles Nadaski's description?
I am not gonna do anything with that, so don't worry. Right. Do we just do this? As a matter of fact. Grab this guy. Like so. Maybe not what I've been doing so far, but you know what? That kind of works. And then we just grab, not the small tree, I want the shrubbery to fill in these gaps. I know it's very synchronized, if you would, but that's fine with me. Now I kind of do want to actually expand this to have it all around. You know what? I'll leave it like that for now. And this is actually just going to be that way. I'm not super happy about it, but it is going to be that way. Or maybe... Ooh, what happens if I just do grass here?
Such splendid feathers.
Just regular grass. Yeah, you see, that's okay. That's fine. So there we go. That's that done. We're over on time. We're looking absolutely great on time. So what can we... We're going to go back to blueprint mode. So how about I do something like this. Grab a road in between. Is there anything now that anyone is missing? No, everyone has everything they need. Same thing with you. Yeah, so we don't need to add anything. We have already the... Ooh, you know what we could add? Something that I don't really need. We could add a police station. We have a police station here.
A feast day.
See, okay, yes. Where's my ship? I want to see when it happens. Here you go. Have that. Good dog, he says, and then this ship is not going to have the best of times. I believe.
A great moment for all of us.
Doesn't really say anything, though. My expedition has returned, however. So let's see if I got something good on this occasion. Preferably some legendaries. I did not get a legendary. It was... Oh, no, I did. Titan Arrow. Ooh. And Topiary Garden. That's kind of lovely. And you see that. The tiger spotted Stanhopia. Lovely name. Right, you're here. And you're here. Completely forgot about you. So you can go on and grab some motors and head off to Cape Trelawney. Do I even need that many steel beams now that I think about it? Hold on. Where are we on steel beams? Yeah, okay. You know, another 150 is actually fine. We're done with this. We don't have to look at you anymore. Go away. But yes, you know what? Why don't we have a police station? I was about to say I can have it here, then maybe something related to the police station. No, not really. But then again, it doesn't really fit here. You know what? I am going to build it there. So have the police station here. And
They're staging it in the
you have the thing here, so we definitely want a road to be like that, so you have your little entry point there. I'm gonna fill in... Oh, you were not actually correct then. Grab you, fill in, grab you, there we go. As well as here. And now we'll just, we'll have some cherry trees here. And a shrubbery in between. So now I know where to go with these. So get rid of those. And upgrade a whole bunch of these guys. There we go. Grab you for. So you two go here. You two go here. This is going to be a island, I say now, but a place with so many people. It's going to be so many people. I'm up to 2,000. Why do I not? Oh. Right, I lost the workers because literally I had not all of it. That's fine. So there we go. And you colorful. You are also going to be colorful. I might at some point start thinking about, okay, you two are the same, you two are the same. No. Let's at least change it up a little bit. That's annoying. Right. With that said, can we do anything with post? So I'm gonna assume not really. Like we can have something here to cover a few more. Or a full-on post office, but the post office is gonna have to be like...
Island is under siege.
Yeah, here. I would love to try and capture as many of these as possible, and that would be here. It's not impossible that I do that. You know what? I'll do that, but we, you know, might have to move that about a bit. Ooh. Right. That's an interesting point. Those require aluminium. Haven't really thought about that, not gonna lie. How are we doing on aluminium? 272 for now, so that's fine, but yes, okay. How are we on aluminium here? 30. Not swell. We should create more of those. Yes, we should absolutely create more of those, and probably can, right? Because we have...
You should go sit in the shed, boss.
Bauxite mine that's like maxing out, yes. So we can absolutely... We don't have to have this in any specific location. So you can just be here. So you will be powered anyway. How are we sitting on this? Yeah, absolutely fine. Good, good, good. So that is now at least producing a little bit more. So that's perfect. Right. Final bit. We already have a children's playground. How about a duck pond here? Haven't had a good duck pond in a while. And to that extent, I'm also going to say where the hell is the duck pond? I don't remember. There it is. So, yeah, see, that works rather well. And here we can absolutely have the pavement. So pavement around it. Like so. And then we can grab the potted trees. Like so. And I think we just fill in the rest. See, I'm okay with that. I think that looks good. Perfect. What I do want to do, I think, though, is delete those into city lights, and indeed city lights. Bam, kabam, kabam. Beautiful. There we go. Now, do I do something artisan here too? So I fill that in. And I might do, like, might have two here, potentially. Or do I do a clean cut into engineering? No, I don't think I do. We will do that. We will upgrade just those two. Grab you, you come. Yeah, right in the middle. That's beautiful. We get rid of that road. to have that road instead. This road can come around. Yeah, that's that. No, no, that road doesn't come around. This one comes around, and probably just does that. There we go. Beautiful. And you know what? I don't have to overthink certain things about my beautification stuff. Let's just have that. And these can also be colorful. There we go. Right. Here's the thing. I think that I kind of like the fact that the canal differentiates a bit the engineers from the Artisans, because it kind of works like everywhere. Which kind of means that, oh, do I want to I was thinking about this. Do I just drive the canal and have it come here? But I don't think I want that. So you might have something here that I don't really know what to do with. And we'll think a bit about this when we get into engineers proper. How about we just do this for now, because I don't want that on the road. So even with that, this one should... Yes, you are covering everyone. Beautiful, as are you. And yes, you do have a larger coverage. Perfect. So there we go. Ooh, you know what? Police stations. I haven't really thought about the police stations. Now I kind of wish I had. Now I kind of wish I would add some police stations, or not stations, a station somewhere here. I mean, already. I mean, I have the fire station, which kind of fits here. And how was my car? Ooh, right. I could get rid of that one. Get rid of those two. Have police station here. Right next by to the school. That's one. I mean, maybe it'll work better for these kids than the kids in real life, if you know what I mean. So,
Competitor's Island withstood
not going to do it
an attack.
now, but that is an interesting point. The most interesting point is that in the next episode, we're finally getting to engineers. I say that, can we? Yes. All of you wants to be upgraded, and before we leave, as a reminder to myself for the next episode, anything that needs to be produced in higher quantities now. Sausages. Could do more sausages. Just as a thing. Soap is a thing that we can add as a lifestyle thing, so we could do a bit more of that. Engineers do not require beer, so for them it's not a problem. Goulash, we could do a bit more of that to get, because yeah, we are producing, rather we're not needing a whole lot of the... Wait, am I thinking about this the wrong way around? Hold on. We have a lot of red pepper. We have not a lot of beef, but yeah, we could do like with one more goulash maker. But we are still not actually producing enough... Right, now I'm thinking correctly about this. I do not need more goulash makers right now, because the canned food is not being produced even close to what we need. So all of this is fine. Yeah, everything is fine. It's potentially a few more sausages, but again, we have to think about, like, what is it that the engineers want? That is not where we want to go. What is it that the engineers actually want, you know? Bloody hell. So canned food. So yes, we are gonna want to be prepared for that. We have more fur coats, but then we get into spectacles, coffee, right? Coffee, that's an interesting thing. Still rum, which is a bit annoying. So if we just slip over to here, where are we on rum and coffee here? So rum actually maxing out, love to see that. Coffee, not at all close. Right. Do we have... Let's just quickly look at this before we end. A bunch of people are indeed shipping rum to Manola, so that's why we have so much. Pluck at Manola, is that? Yes, that's a full thing. I'm looking at the ones that are shipping to Manola. That's the full thing. Okay, not really anyone. Hold on, over here. No, but that's basically full. So what I was thinking is, yes, we can produce coffee here. Actually, oh, hold on, coffee is fine. Oh, we're not producing as much coffee as we could. Right. Well, ain't that interesting then? We can fix that immediately then. Coffee. Where are our... I would like to at least keep them a little bit connected. So we have our coffee makers over here. Do I only have two? I only have the two. Well, isn't that stupid? Oh, I can't fit that in there. That's a bit annoying. But eminently solvable. So if I do that and check the cost, so there we go. That's better. But as a thing, then, how about I did? What did I do? Oh, that's old to new. New to crown. That's one, and that's one. That's stupid. Oh, number 2 is what that's supposed to be. So yes, new to crown. We have the oil that is basically just going straight from Anno to carry the crown falls. But then we have a whole bunch of rum. So rum. Didn't I wait? Wasn't I?
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Right. Oh, by the way, let's... hold on, weren't I shipping fur? This is a weird one. So you only pick up some steel and some furs in Port Screen, so then you go pick up a whole lot of lot of that. As well as champagne, which I think we are producing, maybe. Right, so we have the first situation under control. So now the next situation is coffee. We are not shipping coffee. Do we just do a... I can just do it here. Just do another clipper. There we go. That's the easy way to do it. I'm gonna have to remember that in the next episode. I'm not gonna bother too much about this right now. I'm sitting at 341 influence. I think that's fine. So we're gonna leave the episode off here, and then the next episode, it's into engineers. We still have this area that I don't really know what to do with right now. We just do a large beach as far in as I can. Potentially, we shall see. But we are definitely going into engineers, which is great because then we can actually continue the research institute. Do I have everything else I need for that? I do. Yes, it's just the engineers. So looking forward to that. I think that this place is shaping up so far to be quite nice, even though, as I said, I'm very much doing very straight lines, very few of these little things, which I think I should do more of. But I'll try, okay? I'll try. We shall see how I get on in the next episode. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.